Hi guys, it's Jamila here from Swatch. Today I'm going to be doing a video on the brand new Nars Laguna Bronzing Cream. They have just arrived in the UK and I'm going to be testing them out for you guys today. If you haven't subscribed already guys, please subscribe. We'd love to have you in the Swatch family. And without further ado guys, here is the video. This was very highly demanded. A lot of you guys were saying you really wanted a review, and as far as I know there are quite a few reviews up because this has been out in the US for a little while, but it has just arrived in the UK at Swatches. I got two shades. I got shades 4 and shades 5. Thank you very much to Nars for sending me both shades. That's very kind of you. It comes in 5 shades. One of them is an original shade. That is number 2, Laguna 2. Laguna 2 is a light medium bronze with neutral undertones. We've also released a Laguna 1, which is a light bronze with neutral undertones. A Laguna 3, which is a medium bronze with warm undertones. A Laguna 4, which is a deep bronze with warm undertones, and Laguna 5, which is a deep bronze with neutral undertones. I was very excited to try these out. I was thinking that I was going to get Laguna 4 because it had a red undertone, and as you guys know, I do tend to prefer a kind of rosier bronzer, especially in summer. So I'm really happy that Nars have expanded this shade range. I feel like this is a really nice, expansive, inclusive shade range, and it has a really nice range of undertones as well. It says this is 19 grams and 0.67 ounces. It says bronzer just got better with a decadently creamy formula in 5 sun-kissed shades. Silky texture, seamlessly glides onto skin, delivering long-lasting second skin warmth with a natural finish. I'm going to show you guys the packaging, and then I'm going to get into some swatches, and then I'm going to get into a demo. Those are the swatches on. I actually think these are really nice shades. The number 4 is a lot richer than I thought it was going to be, which is really nice. I actually also really like number 5. It's very, very rich, but it's not as neutral as I thought it was going to be. It's got a bit of warmth to it. It's got a bit of rosiness to it, which is quite nice. Number 5 is much more like the Anastasia Beverly Hills in Chestnut, which I do use as a contour. So that's going to be interesting to see how that goes on my face. I think it's going to be quite rich for me, probably not a shade I need, but I'm intrigued to see it anyway. The Charlotte Tilbury 03 Tan is much lighter than everything else, and just the wrong undertone. It really shows how much it's not really a bronzer when you compare it to things like the Chanel, the Say, and now the Nars as well. The Chanel is nice. It's pretty much in the same undertone story as the number 4 and the Say, but it's a lot more sheer. It's so sheer it's almost not there, which is one of the reasons I love it. But yeah, number 4 and number 5 look really good. Number 4 looks a little bit more brown than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be a bit rosier, but it's a little bit more brown than the Say. And number 5 looks really rich, but not as neutral as I thought it was going to be, which I quite like. The external packaging is so nice. They're going for this kind of rubberized cardboard that's black. It's really sleek, it's really modern. It feels like a step up from the old school Nars packaging. And I really like the fact that in all of these kind of limited edition, newer, summery collections, they're doing the font in different colors. So the Nars is kind of orangey, fiery, summery, really like hot summer vibes, and I really like that for the bronzing cream. Whereas with the Orgasm collection that I got for summer, that was all very like bright pink, which that kind of Orgasm was. So I really like the fact that they're jazzing up the actual Nars and not just keeping it black and white. It looks a lot more summery and warm. And the actual packaging of the product is cute. It comes with a gold lid and a kind of frosted plastic bottom. It's not really that much jazzier than everything else I have. It's somewhere between the Say and the Charlotte Tilbury. The Charlotte Tilbury is a bit more jazzy all over and giant. The Say has a black lid and the same kind of bottom. I think I do prefer the gold lid to the black lid. It just feels a bit more summery and jazzy, but it's obviously not as like swanky as my Charlotte Tilbury one. But I do like it. I feel like the gold is really fun and glitzy. On this side, I'm going to try the shade number 4. The shade I would have gone for if I was just buying it for myself. I'm just going to use my classic bronzing brush that I use for everything. That is such a nice shade. I feel like that's the perfect shade for me. It's so nice. It's sheer. I definitely feel like it can be quite buildable, and I will build it up in a bit, but I really like that. It's got a really nice sheen to it. It's not too opaque, it's not too thick, it's not just splodged onto my face. It feels pretty seamless and quite easy to blend. So I really like the idea of this already. I love this shade. I definitely would have picked this one. It warms me up enough, but it's not flat. It's not like too brown. It's got a nice redness to it, but it's not overly red. So I think they've actually created the perfect shade. Nars are just so good at the moment. I don't know what they're doing, but they are like back to their glory days. And this is the perfect example. That is such a perfect undertone for a richer, deeper skin tone. So I'm very impressed with this so far. I'm gonna try the number 5 on this side. This is gonna be much richer. It might look a bit dodgy. We're gonna give it a go. That is the shade 05 on. I actually do think this is a nice shade as well. It's a lot richer, it's a bit more contoury on my skin tone, but it's not too flat. It doesn't feel like with the Charlotte Tilbury when I tried that one on in the deepest shade 4, that felt very, very, very contoury. This feels like, okay, there's definitely a shadow to it, there's definitely a neutralness to it, but because it's not too opaque, it's semi-sheer, it seems quite nice actually, and I feel like I could lift this with a lighter shade of anything and it would look really good. It seems like a really nice contour shade for me, so I'm actually really happy with this shade. It's not my bronzer shade, but I do really like it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to layer up this side a little bit just to see how it builds, and then I'm going to put a bit of the number 4 on top of the number 5 just to see what that looks like together. So this is number 4. I really like both of these on. I like just one layer of this on its own. I think layering it up too much makes it look a bit intense. But I also really like the number 4 layered on top of the number 5. I feel like that really shapes my face and gives it a really nice structure that it didn't have before. So I do like it worn both ways. Just to go with the NARS vibes, I'm going to use a bit of the NARS bronzer before I try and blend in my face. So this is one of my favourite bronzers of the moment, the NARS Orgasm Summer Unrated. So guys, that is it. That is the brand new Laguna Cream Bronzer. I actually really like this. I think it's such a nice product. It actually gives me a really nice blurred finish as well. And it's not too shiny, it's not too greasy, it's not too oily. It's just a really nice formula that dries down in a really nice way and works underneath things and on top of things as well. So I actually really like this. I think it's gorgeous. I think I will probably use number 4 the most regularly, and I kind of as my everyday bronzer. I feel like this is a really nice shade range that is very considerate of all skin tones and all undertones as well. It's really easy to make 5 shades of bronzer, but it's actually really difficult to actually make 5 shades of bronzer that are going to be the right undertone for every single person in that category, and I feel like they've done a really good job and have pretty much done that. I really like number 4, and I think if you're my skin tone or a bit richer as well, number 4 is going to work really well for you. And if you're much richer, or if you've got a richer deeper skin tone, or you're looking for a contour shade, I feel like number 5 is going to be really nice as well. So I'm really happy with this. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, guys. Will you be buying it? Will you be trying it? Let me know. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you like this video. If you haven't subscribed already, guys, please subscribe. We'd love to have you in the Slap family. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you on the next